Okay, welcome. Going 3 for 3 at will. In Game 3 of the 2019 ALDS, Rays shortstop Willy had a stellar at the plate, recording with a 3 for 3 day with a double and a home run. Player locked is Willy tally 3 hits. Okay, so as you can see, this is going to take about 9 minutes to do this. Going 3 for 3 at will. I got the Willies. Let's play with Adames and let's see how it goes. Okay, as far as the Nike uniforms, I did want to make a comment that I actually do really like them. The Rays logo is just near flawless. I don't like the way that they've kind of downplayed the Devil Ray and went more to the Sun Ray, but I do like the Sun Ray logo. If they didn't go away from something, just the logo in itself is amazing. The font they use is amazing. There's nothing simple or boring about it. If anybody says it, if you want simple or boring, hey, the Astros new logos, new uniforms are it's just sort of plain. So we had so many good uniforms over the history, and for them to go, we'll just look at a few bats here while I kind of rant at the same time. How come shortstops always pick number 1? Are they picked first in the draft, or are they just, what's up with that? Okay, he didn't get that one there. I just thought this was a really cool way. I don't know why that they said he went 3 for 3 in the ALDS when they're playing the Oakland A's. It's kind of weird. When was this? Because I know he had a stellar outing of versus Houston. Is this almost like an error? Because they played the Oakland A's in Oakland. Anyway, it is what it is. I can't change the game. They didn't play Oakland in Tampa. They played in Oakland and kicked their butts with Yandy Diaz, if you remember, with 2 opposite field home runs. They were just gorgeous. And one thing is, when I was recommending in another video to use half the plate, I don't recommend to do that all the time. I recommend, if you're not just seeing the plate well, divide the plate in half. And that's what Yandy Diaz did that day. Or, do little things like step up in the box, step back in the box. We're talking real baseball here for a second. Or step closer to the plate or farther away from the plate. But play with it. Or do something different. But, kind of just get a hit no matter what. Unfortunately, you can't move around in the plate in the game. In the batter's box in the game. That's too bad.
And there's ball 1.
Yeah, the new uniforms came out, and man, I have to say that I do have a favorite number 1, and it is not who you guys expect. Of course, make it clear, if you guys are just chiming in for the first time, which most of you aren't, that I am an Astros fan. But the Astros uniforms are more on the plain side. I do like the hats. I like the name. I like the history. There's a lot of things I like about the Astros, but I just don't like the new uniforms. I just think they're a little bit plain Jane. Okay, try again. Cool thing about the Astros is we got a decent little bullpen. We got a decent little pitching rotation. We got a good batting lineup, and we got a nice stadium. And unfortunately, for everybody else in our division, they aren't able really to keep up or compete with us. Nice hit right there. Rays have a stellar lineup. I've said it before. You guys might be getting bored with it. I am an Astros fan. The Rays just happen to be my second favorite. It's just a coincidence that they're my second favorite. I don't know what happened. Was it Charlie Morton, or had I already liked them? I think it was something about the fact that Morton going over there, and then me watching them struggle in that division. But I was not a Rays fan a few years ago. But it just, when he would come into Houston, people welcomed him. And most Houstonians have a lot of respect for the Tampa Bay Rays. And I noticed that also, the subscribers that come to my channel and I go to their channels, they have a lot of respect for other teams too, not just their own. But when it comes to the new uniforms, maybe I'll make that for another video, but man, there's There's one uniform that just, for me, pops. Okay, of course it's subjective to the eye, but for me it pops. Nice pitch. Nice pitch. It's kind of fun just to spend, 9 or 10 minutes with Willy Adames and they just single out a player. So I just thought I would take you through this I got the Willies, Willy Adames moment. Nice hit, nice hit. It seemed to pop up a little bit too much. Yeah, you can tell when you catch air underneath that, that's going to be caught. You really want to do line drives, deep line drives. And you can see you get a lot more, you'll get RBIs, you'll get doubles, you get even potential triples when you hit deep line drives. You want that line drive to get past the outfielders. Okay, that's not going to go anywhere. That's exactly what you don't want. You don't want a chopper. You don't want a double play. You want a line drive that's deep enough to get past the outfielders. Simple as that. If you hit a line drive out of the infield, you're going to get a single. And if you get a line drive that somehow scoots past the outfielders or has the outfielders reaching, you're going to get a double. Okay, nice hit. Too much air under it, not deep enough. Okay, try again.
At the plate, Willy Adames, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one from the stretch. This one's down to third.
I wonder if they had in the World Series any fly balls hit the catwalk. I call them rafters, but actually, from what I can see, and what I've been told, and what I knew, all three is that they are catwalks. And those are probably just for maintenance things. They're not for suspension reasons. I've actually studied a long time ago the suspension, and I believe that is cantilever suspension, but I forgot the material up there. If you guys aren't familiar with this is in St. Petersburg, Florida. Tampa Bay is not a city, it's a region. The city is Tampa, Clearwater, and St. Petersburg.
And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work.
Just like New England.
Ready for another chance? Willy Adames. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Yeah, it's just a coincidence that I have an interest in Tampa sports. There wasn't anything specific about it. It was even more of a coincidence that I like the Tampa Bay Lightning. There's no connection. It's not about Tampa sports. It's just a coincidence. And somehow I like the Tampa Bay Lightning. Historically, I like the Oilers, but I did end up, for some reason, kind of, in one video I say it's the Oilers, but really it's the Tampa Bay Lightning. I like both teams. Historically, it was the Oilers. Currently, it's the Tampa Bay Lightning. Take it how as you will. But I would say right now, currently, I like the Tampa Bay Lightning more. Like I said, complete coincidence about Tampa sports. And more of a coincidence, Tampa has put itself on the map with getting Tom Brady in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So they're gonna, I don't know, I felt like I was ahead of the curve a little bit by paying attention to them in advance a little bit. But now Tampa sports is definitely going to be garnering a lot of attention, especially with the Buccaneers. Mostly ESPN focuses on football and basketball. They don't really care about hockey or baseball. So I'll take care of that for you. I'm joking. Just use YouTube. There's a lot of baseball content online. Unfortunately, it's something you have to search for. The networks don't really support fully, except for like MLB Network and TNT. Just a little fun little zoom in on Willy Adames right there. And somewhere right around there is where I got my little screenshot, right when it was twisting and turning. And there I am looking at the catwalks, and then I'm going to zoom in on that little American League wildcard banner. Anyway, that's my video. Hopefully you guys liked it, and my little rant about Tampa sports. Congrats again, Tampa Bay, and take care.